Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on the Chicago Bulls, figuring out how to win again in this beautiful game of basketball on this Saturday night. They got the free throws to go down. They was able to get a turnover to seal the game, and then they ran out the basketball because they threw the ball in the backcourt, and they actually showing you that they can execute and they can play some defense because they was trailing majority of this game, and they found a way to pull it together as a team, and that's what helped them get this win. Everybody stepped up, everybody made a play offensively or defensively, and that's what you have to do. And I know it's the Wizards, but every team has good players. Every team has respectable players, and you got to go out there and beat them because they ain't gonna give it to you. 9-7 Bulls. They're 6-2 at home. 1-15 Wizards. 1-9 on the road. The Bulls won 121 to 120. Wizards won the first quarter 41 to 40. They won the second quarter 29 to 24. It was 28 to 28 in the third, and then the Bulls won the fourth 29 to 22 to be able to win this game by 1 point. Corey Kispert ended up playing 37 minutes, 20 points, 7 to 10 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover only. That's good. 1 steal, 1 of the rebounds was offensive, 1 personal foul, and a +6 and plus minus. He really had his shot going, and they didn't really have an answer for him. They kept going at him defensively, the Bulls did, but other than that, he was able to hold his own offensively and make some shots, not just from 3. And that's something that you want to see him continue to do. Keyshawn George stepped up even in the big moments. He finished with 36 minutes, 17 points, 5 of 14 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, but he did go 6 of 6 from the free throw line and ended the game with a double-double because he had 12 rebounds, also had 7 assists, but he did have 4 turnovers. He also had 4 steals, which was really good. 4 of his rebounds was offensive out of the 12 that he had, and 2 personal fouls also is how he ended his night with a 0 and plus minus. Alexandre Sarr was really good, especially in the beginning of the game, finishing around the rim. He's showing you more moves and more things he can do to put the ball in the basket. You have to be happy with that. 28 minutes for him. He only had 16 though, and he did have 11 boards, so he still finished with a double-double because he went 7 of 18 from the field and also went 2 of 6 from 3, and he missed all his free throws, 0 of 3 from the three-point line. That stopped him from having a great game, but he did have 4 assists and a turnover. 2 of his rebounds was offensive, 2 personal fouls, and a -8 and plus minus. CJ, one of their best offensive players, 27 minutes, 18 points, 7 of 15 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block. The rebound was offensive that he had besides the other one, which was defensive. So he finished with 2, like I said before. 5 personal fouls. That was bad. But other than that, -7 and plus minus. Bilal Koulibaly made a big dunk. Other than that, he finished with 25 minutes. He was also had 7 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Did have 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and a turnover. One of the rebounds was offensive, 4 personal fouls, and a +1 and plus minus. He was the only starter to not score in double figures in this game. They really held him close and made things difficult, or he just passed it up because he didn't have a shot that he liked, or just to find his teammates for a shot that they liked, and they ended up making them 3 times. But Julian Champagnie, 23 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 3 from the field, or 1 from 3, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and a block. 2 of his rebounds were offense, so 3 personal fouls, a -11 and plus minus. At the end of the day, he did what he does, and that's just make sure he's open, playing and competing defensively. And if he ain't doing that, he's hitting open threes. He didn't do that today. Didn't score a lot of points, but he still impacted the game defensively with the rebounds and with the steal and the block. Tristan, 20 minutes, 12 points, 5 of 11 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Really good. 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, a +7 and plus minus. Just a good game from him. Just a good, well-rounded game. Did a lot of things for this team, and he was really bringing it. He really wanted to get this win, and he was just trying to encourage his teammates to play hard too, and he did it by example. And Cam Whitmore, he kept getting close to that basket and was finishing with so much quickness. As soon as he leaped off that floor, he was grabbing it and getting it to go in. He finished with 20 points in 18 minutes, which was really good. 7 to 10 from the field, even knocked down some threes, going 2 or 4 there. And he also got to the free throw line, only missed one. He went 4 or 5. He had 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers. He also had 2 of his rebounds offensive and 2 personal fouls. It was a +4 and plus minus. This is a really good game. Had the most points off the bench, and he's a good finisher. He just has to continue to work on his perimeter game. But even just based off transition and attacking the basket, he's a good player because he also helps on the boards. Carlton, Bub, Carrington, 24 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 9 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers. One of his rebounds was offensive, 3 personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. Will Riley, 3 minutes, 1 assist, -1 and plus minus. Other than that, 44 of 96, 46% from the field, 16 of 36, 44% from three, 16 of 20, 80% from the free throw line. The team had 55 rebounds, 33 assists, 15 turnovers, 9 steals, 4 blocks, and 23 personal fouls. They had so much success against this Bulls defense, and they came so close to winning this game. Just a little bit of problems here and there that caused them to lose in their execution. But this is one of the best games they played this season as a collective. But it wasn't enough to get the win, and that's how I'm going to end talking about them. And let's talk about the Bulls. Matas Buzelis, 29 minutes, 13 points, 4 of 11 from the field, 1 of 6 from three, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 3 blocks. And he also had a +4 and plus minus. Just good numbers across the board. Just couldn't get them 3 balls to fall down the way that he wanted to. But other than that, he competed and he took care of mismatches, got to the basket, and also did a good job of staying in front of guys, making people work on him that tried to score, and also just making plays on the ball on both ends of the court. Nikola Vucevic was really just ground bounding whoever was guarding him. 27 minutes, 28 points. He had the floater, had the jump shot, had the 3 ball, had the finish at the rim, all going for him. 12 of 20 from the field, 3 of 7 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, a double-double because he had 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover. He also had 9 of them that was offensive, which is basically all of them besides 3. And 4 personal fouls in the -1 and plus minus. Nikola Vucevic has just been amazing for them. Just the clutch plays, just the way he sets screens, and the way he just makes everybody's job easier, even if he's just spacing the floor so they can get to the rim or expose matchups. He just has been a perfect fit for this Chicago Bulls team, besides defensively sometimes. Kobe White, 31 minutes, 20 points, 6 of 16 from the field, 3 of 11 from three, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a +8 and plus minus. He shot a lot of shots. You have to give him that, but they needed somebody to attack. They needed somebody to collapse the defense. They needed somebody that can make plays, and he did that. Turned the ball over a lot in this one, but he also didn't make a lot of his shots at a good percentage. It happens, but Ayo Dosunmu didn't really make much either. He played 29 minutes. He had 8 points. He was the only guy in the starting lineup to not getting double figures in points. He was 2 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from three. He did go 3 of 4 from the free throw line and had 5 rebounds and 1 assist. And one of them was offensive, but he was a +2 and plus minus. Those 2 guys, they needed to do it though. If you got a good look and you got a good shot, you just have to take it just how the game is. Just because you feel like you can make it, just because you feel like you open, that don't mean you're going to make the shot. I always try to tell that to people. It makes you feel more better that you can make it. It gives you the confidence that you should be able to drain it, but it ain't guaranteed to go down. Josh Giddey was just hitting shots all over the court, and he played a fantastic game. 18 points, 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. He had a triple-double, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists. And they needed every single thing that he did, even if it was defensively, because he did have 3 steals and 1 block, and he did it all with only 2 turnovers and 2 personal fouls. And he only had 1 offensive rebound, but he was knocking down threes in people's face. He was attacking the basket, using his defense to create shots for the transition game. Josh Giddey has really been an all-star caliber player all season for this Bulls team, and he's a big reason why, like Vucevic and Kobe White, even though he didn't play a lot of games yet, but he's going to be a big part of why they can possibly be a play-in or a playoff team. And if they be that, maybe Giddey can be an all-star. One man trash is another man treasure, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. Jalen Smith, 19 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 13 from the field, 1 of 6 from three, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 4 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -3 and plus minus. Did not down the shots the way that he normally does. It happens, but he still contributed and he still went out there and played defense to the best of his ability. You have to like that. Julian Phillips, 10 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 2 from the field. 2 of the rebounds offensive, 2 personal fouls, and a +3 and plus minus. Noah played 4 minutes, which was the smallest amount on the bench, but he did go 0-1 from the field and missed his only shot, so he finished scoreless. And he only was a -9 and plus minus. Javon Carter did get off the bench and play 11 minutes. He had 2 points and was 1 of 3 from the field and 0 of 2 from three. So it didn't really help that much offensively, but he did get 2 rebounds and a steal. And he finished with a 0 and plus minus. Kevin Huerter, 19 minutes, he had 9 points. He shot 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line. 3 assists and a -9 and plus minus. He had 1 personal foul. Just a good game from him. Just knocked down the shots that was there. Didn't really try to force or rush anything in this one. Other than that, Trey Jones played 26 minutes. That was the most off the bench. He finished with the most points off the bench also with 10. He was 2 of 5 from the field, missed his only 3, but he did go 6 of 6 from the free throw line and hit the most important ones too. And then had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a +7 and plus minus. 2 guys didn't play, coach's decision. 42 of 100. They shot 42% from the field. They also shot 12 of 44, 27% from 3. And you do wonder, how did they win this game shooting poorly compared to the Wizards? A lot of it had to do with the fact that they shot 10 more free throws, going 25 of 30, 83%, shot a better percentage and shot 10 more. And they also had less rebounds because they had 54. And then that was 1 less than the Wizards, who had 55. They also had 26 assists, which was less than the Wizards. And they also did have 10 turnovers, which was less in a good way than the Wizards, who had 15. They had 5 steals. That was less than the Wizards. They also had 5 blocks. That was 1 more than the Wizards, who had 4. And then they did have 15 personal fouls committed, which was also less than what the Wizards had. And it looks like the Wizards beat them every way possible. But when you look at that end score, you see that the Bulls was the one that came out on top. They just made mistakes in critical moments, and young teams are going to do that. They don't know what to do. They have the jitters. They also have the fact that they have to create a good look, and it can be a lot on these young guys to do it. I know they did it in high school. I know they did it in college. Some did it in middle school. But you do have to get adjusted to trusting your teammates, just being in pressure situations, and just being confident that your teammate's going to have your back regardless, or you're just going to have to be smart enough to create a play for them. They couldn't really execute it the right way, and that was detrimental to them winning this game. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation videos just like this, but about various different NBA and basketball only topics. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage too. And on top of that, I got over 4,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch and enjoy, and it's all for free. And on top of that, I also try to make videos every single day throughout the day to give y'all something to look forward to and something to watch when it comes to basketball and NBA content. Other than that, thanks for appreciating the content for what it is, and thank y'all for continuing to come back and continue to watch and enjoy the videos that I make. I make them for y'all. I'm glad that y'all love them, and all I can say is thanks for respecting me and my analysis. I love y'all for that, and I love y'all and respect y'all for that, and I need y'all for that, because there would be no purpose of making content if it was a different reason. Other than that, I'm going for now. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace, and I'll see y'all later today with more analysis.